Big company buys Jim Bob Duggar's property for $5 million. Counting on alum Jim Bob Duggar is getting a lot of attention following news reports about his massive score. He hasn't been active on social media since the CSA arrest of his oldest son, Josh, in April 2021. Some of his kids have also stepped away from their church and begun to expose the questionable teachings of Bill Gothard. Josh's arrest also led to TLC parting ways with the Duggar family. But despite all the setbacks, Jim Bob just made a huge amount of money after selling one of his properties. Keep reading to see how he earned $5 million. Counting on. How's Jim Bob Duggar today? Jim Bob has made numerous appearances in some of his kids' vlogs and social media posts. Counting on fans were surprised by how slim he had become during Jet and Katie Duggar's gender reveal party for their twin girls last year. Some speculated that he's been pursuing a healthy lifestyle, but some think his weight loss is a result of huge stress caused by Josh's imprisonment. Jim Bob has made numerous attempts to overturn the case of his son, but he couldn't do anything despite his wealth. Meanwhile, Jim Bob's wife, Michelle, has been more active on social media. She recently flew to California to watch over Jinger's newborn son. Many were also impressed by how Michelle appears to be aging backward. How did Jim Bob make over $5 million? According to reports, Jim Bob Duggar just made a land deal with Walmart. The massive retailer bought 16.3 acres of land from Jim Bob's company, Warehouse Space, LLC, for $4.7 million. The land was initially purchased by the Counting on alum for $600,000, making it one of his biggest profits today. The poster then revealed that Dowell Road is the road Jim Bob's mom used to live on, which is also close to the Duggar family's farmland. It was also revealed that Walmart bought another 27.45 acres of land adjacent to the property for $5.66 million. The poster believes that the property owned by 5J Farms is also from the Duggar family. Jim Bob's massive score also received many comments from fans. Remember how we grew up hearing that bad, villainous men eventually get their comeuppance? Gestures at everything like, "What the hell?" This is why it makes me mad when anyone tries to claim the Duggars were/are poor. They've never been poor, even before TLC. They convinced a lot of people they were, but they've never been poor. Wonder how much they will donate to help the less fortunate. How many children are sperm and perm supporting? 9 adult Sansone in prison, so add Anna and her offspring, plus themselves $5.66 million won't stretch much. Counting on. Will Jim Bob Duggar and family return to reality TV? TLC has yet to address if they're bringing the Duggar family back onto the small screens. Some Counting on fans previously speculated that the network would bring them back after several film crews were spotted at Jana Duggar's wedding. However, it was revealed that they were only there as guests. Jana later uploaded videos from her wedding as well, implying that her special day would not get featured on TV. In a stunning real estate move, a major corporation has reportedly acquired a vast swath of land owned by none other than Jim Bob Duggar for a cool $5 million. While the details remain somewhat murky, the sheer size of the deal has set off a firestorm of speculation. Why would a corporation be interested in the Duggar family estate? And what does this mean for the future of the land once associated with one of reality TV's most famous families? A deal years in the making. Whispers of a potential sale have circulated in Arkansas real estate circles for years, but few believed that Jim Bob, the patriarch of the Duggar family and a shrewd businessman in his own right, would ever part with his prized property. Nestled in the rolling hills of Tontitown, the land has been more than just a home to the Duggar family. It has been a symbol of their values, their legacy, and for better or worse, their place in American pop culture. According to sources close to the deal, negotiations were anything but quick. Jim Bob is not someone who lets go of something easily, said an anonymous real estate insider. This land has been in his family for years, and it's tied to the brand he built. If he agreed to sell, you better believe he got exactly what he wanted. Who's the buyer? That's the million, or should we say $5 million question. At first, rumors swirled that a developer was looking to build a sprawling subdivision in the area. Others suggested that an entertainment company might be planning to turn the land into some kind of amusement park or tourist attraction. However, leaked documents suggest that the buyer may be a Fortune 500 company with big ambitions. Could it be a retail giant like Walmart, looking to build a massive distribution center? Or is it a tech firm hoping to establish a new campus in Northwest Arkansas? Some even speculate that Amazon could be involved, with the goal of constructing a high-tech warehouse to serve the rapidly growing region. The Duggar legacy, fading or evolving? For years, the Duggar family's massive home and surrounding property were a hub of activity. The land served as the backdrop for their hit reality series 19 Kids and Counting and its spin-offs. But with the show's cancellation and the family's once glowing reputation tarnished by scandal, the era of the Duggar compound as a symbol of their influence may be coming to an end. Despite this, Jim Bob has remained a force in local business and politics. Many wonder what he plans to do next, now that he has a fresh $5 million in his pocket. Some speculate he may reinvest in real estate elsewhere, while others believe he could use the funds to expand his political ambitions. One thing is certain, Jim Bob Duggar has never been one to sit idly by. This is a man who knows how to flip a situation to his advantage, a local business associate remarked. If he sold, it's because he has his eyes on something bigger. What will become of the land? If the buyer is indeed a major corporation, the property's transformation could be dramatic. If a retailer like Walmart or Amazon is involved, we could soon see an enormous fulfillment center sprouting up, bringing hundreds, if not thousands, of jobs to the region. But what if the rumors of a theme park have some truth to them? Imagine a faith-based attraction capitalizing on the Duggar name, drawing in families from across the country. A Christian-themed water park, a Bible-themed adventure park. Stranger things have happened. Then again, there's always the possibility that the land could be rezoned for something unexpected: luxury homes, an industrial complex, or even an entirely new small town built from the ground up. A community reacts. Not everyone is thrilled about the sale. Some longtime residents worry about what the development could mean for the quiet rural charm of the area. "We moved here because we loved the open land, the trees, the sense of community," said one concerned neighbor. If this turns into another corporate project, it could change everything. Others, however, are excited about the prospect of new opportunities. "This could be great for jobs, for the economy," said a local business owner. If a big company is coming in, that means money, growth, and opportunity for everyone in the area. Jim Bob's next move. With the land officially sold, the question remains: what's next for Jim Bob Duggar? Will he stay in the area, using his millions to rebuild and rebrand? Or will he take his family and fortune elsewhere, starting fresh in a new location? Regardless of what happens next, one thing is for sure: Jim Bob Duggar is a businessman through and through. Whether you love him or hate him, he has a knack for turning situations into opportunities. As the dust settles on this massive real estate deal, all eyes will be on what happens next, both for the land and for the man who built his empire upon it.